Hello everyone, Phantasm Mask here, and thank you for joining me on my first live comm on this channel. We're going to be playing some Conquest Domination on Donya Fortress in Battlefield 3 today. Figured to change things up a little bit because I've been uploading a lot of Mass Effect 3 lately, so going in here, it's been a while since I've actually played some Battlefield 3. Let's go in with the L86, see what kind of damage we can do. Something I really like to do in the close quarters expansion is with an LMG, is to get into some choke points and force the enemy into running into your bullets. And we're going to be talking about a few things like Armored Kill coming up, some of my favorite weapon combos to be using in the close quarters expansion, even though I know close quarters is getting close to being old news, and this guy is a G18 Pro, let me tell you, because the G18 is definitely one of those pistols that's just like, you know, oh, I draw this out and I automatically win up against other automatic weapons. But that aside, a couple things I wanted to talk about. Armored Kill. I do have some legitimate concerns about Armored Kill and the way it's going to turn out, most likely with tank superiority mode. Tank superiority, if you don't know, from my understanding, you get a bunch of tanks and it's like King of the Hill. You go to a certain point on the map and you're supposed to hold that, and the longer you hold it, the more points you get towards the goal. From what has been described in several different outlets, I can see this being a fun mode for maybe about 5 matches, and then I want to play something else. I can't see this being a game mode that's going to be very popular due to the fact that the hills do not move. It's always one set location on the map that you have to get to and take over. I think it would definitely benefit from more of like a Crazy King setup like what we see in the Halo franchise, where the hill moves and you have to go and take that hill. And there is a guy over here. His grenade is confusing me. That must have been coming up from the floor. Where are you, dude? Dude, bro, where are you? Oh, there you are. See, in order for me to do these live comms, I have to turn my TV down a lot. So it's a little bit more difficult for me to hear people's footsteps, and maybe we should change things up. We're definitely not using the FAMAS. Way too long of a reload. Let's go with the AEK. I haven't used the AEK in a while. Go on down to B. But back to tank superiority. I think it's going to be one of those things where it's only fun for maybe 5 matches, then you're like, okay, I'm done. As for the maps themselves, I know that there's going to be a night map. I can't remember the name of the map for the life of me, but I do think that it's nice that we're getting some different weather conditions instead of this desert, or I guess, oh, how do I want to call it? Desert and plains, I think, is the best way to describe it. I'm really liking the fact that we're getting some snow maps, because that was one of the big things I loved about Bad Company 2. Another thing I would like to see is some forest maps, you know, like some rainforest stuff, like Laguna Presa from Bad Company 2. That was a very, very cool map with the whole rainforest, and Valparaiso was nice too. It wasn't exactly a rainforest, though, from what I remember. But I would just like to see a little bit more variety. We have plenty of urban warfare maps in Battlefield 3 already. I don't think we need any more of those. I mean, Operation Metro and Grand Bazaar are probably the most played maps in Battlefield 3. And you can only do urban warfare so much before you get bored, and you're like, okay, I need something like Caspian Border or maybe a Harvest Day kind of map going on, or else I'm going to go insane. Wow. I didn't even know that there was somebody next to me with a with the awesome 80s pump-action shotgun. Well, you know what? Let's use the SPAS 12. I think I'm feeling kind of lucky today. Might get some... Oh, and it is really thunder and lightning outside my house right now. Oh my god. I'm not sure if the mic can pick this up at all, but I mean, the rain's coming down, lightning's flashing, thunder. It's an omen. Some kind of strange omen. I don't know where I was going with this. I am the God of Thunder, Lord Raiden, Mortal Kombat. Awesome, awesome game. moving on. Night maps. It's about time that we have a night map in Battlefield 3. Infrared is probably going to be put to use on this map. I can't remember, I think it's Death Valley? Death Valley, maybe, the night map? Wow, I can't believe that just... I'm just gonna stand here and let you revive your pals and shoot them. God, I love it when that happens. It's just like stacking. It's like free points. But Death Valley, if that's the night map, I'm so happy that we're getting some of those. What else am I excited for? Yeah, I've already covered snow maps. That's really all I can say about Armored Kill. There is another thing that I've noticed in the battle log for August, since I'm part of the so-called Premium Master Race. There's this bonus content drop that's supposed to be happening sometime in August. They don't give you a specific date, but it's getting close to the end of August. And thank you, buddy, for giving me your tags. It's nearing the end of August. I would really like to know what I'm getting in my bonus content drop. It really bothers me that over halfway through the month you still don't know what you're getting for what you paid for. Granted that this may be a very, very childish nitpick, but I am legitimately concerned if I'm going to get an actual content drop or if I'm going to have to wait until next month or something. I don't know. Who knows, maybe they'll give out free maps or something, because God help me if they give me another set of weapon camouflage. I think I might just... I don't know what I'd do. It's getting to the point of being completely absurd with the weapon camo. And they don't even give you weapon camo for different guns. They just give you the same camouflage. Well, not the same camouflage, but camouflage for the same guns. And it just really annoys me. Something I don't like seeing. And I'm just now noticing this, but I am really, really getting these guys with this fast 12 today. And I haven't played this game in like 2 weeks, maybe? I've been playing more Mass Effect 3 than anything else. But other than that, I'm excited for Armored Kill. I can't wait to have a vehicle set expansion. I can't believe ATVs are coming back. That's going to be so much fun, running people over with those again. And then there was a nice little teaser for Endgame at the end of their latest trailer for Armored Kill. And I think Endgame is definitely going to be a game changer for Battlefield 3. From what I'm hearing, it's going to be more of a run-down, post-earthquake kind of expansion. You're basically fighting in city ruins. And I kind of like that. That's part of the reason why I like Crysis 2's multiplayer a lot, because you've got all these environments that are run down. Like, there's a map where you're inside of a skyscraper that's completely wrecked, falling apart. Like, you could tip over and fall to the ground any moment. And I'm going to be really happy if we get some maps like that. It's definitely going to be a happy, happy time for Danny. And that's a fantastic work. And definitely when Armored Kill comes out, I will be uploading gameplay as soon as I get my hands on that expansion. As for Aftermath. Yeah, did I say Endgame earlier? If I said Endgame, I deeply apologize. I'm completely losing my train of thought over here. But Aftermath is the earthquake one, and then Endgame, I think they said they're supposed to be introducing motorcycles. And I wonder how that's going to work, because, I don't know, motorcycles in Battlefield 3, it might be a little bit different. I can't remember if there have been motorcycles in a Battlefield game before. But nonetheless, it'll be awesome to have some guy sitting next to you, you're driving a motorcycle doing drive-bys with a damn sidecar. Definitely going to be fun there. But in other news, my Xbox controller. Funny story, the X button on my Xbox controller is going out. It's starting to stick a lot more. And I don't like that because that's my reload button, and I like reloading. Reloading is definitely something I enjoy to do, because without reloading, when I want to, I die. A lot. I can't believe I did this. I haven't done this already, but we need to switch over to the M1911 because the Beretta just does not cut it on standard. Hardcore, yeah, it's a little bit different. It deals a little bit more damage. Oh, hi, buddy. Well, I didn't get you, but I came pretty close, and now I definitely need to take a sip of my monster. Monster Energy, killing your adrenal glands, one drop at a time. And wakey wakey, hands off Snakey. And thank you for letting me camp here and have a med kit.
Come and get your med.
Alright, let's see what we got. Oh, shit! Okay, we got that way, I'll take this way. What do you know? Surprise, surprise! Feel the sweet embrace of Satan's hoof against your face! Sorry, I get a little carried away sometimes with my Spaz 12. It oozes 80s nostalgia. Because it's such an awesome Italian shotgun, used in so many awesome 80s action films. But, so, I guess since this is the first time I've done live commentary for Battlefield 3, for those of you who may be asking, because I've uploaded Call of Duty stuff, I've uploaded Battlefield, the Call of Duty stuff really isn't going to happen too often. When it does, it's going to be very, very rare. I am not a big fan of Call of Duty at all. I'm pretty much Battlefield all the way at this point. As for Black Ops 2, I highly doubt I'm going to buy it. I mean, if at launch they give me a very, very good deal on it, or if I borrow it from a friend, I may do some commentary for it. But don't don't exactly get your hopes up that I'm going to be playing some Black Ops 2. Other games, though, Crysis 3, definitely. I loved Crysis 2 so much that I can't wait for Crysis 3. Dead Space 3 will have co-op, but I don't think that it has competitive multiplayer like it did with Dead Space 2. I think that is gone. But then again, I never really played Dead Space 2 multiplayer because I can't exactly see how that would work. Resident Evil 6's multiplayer, even though I'm going to pick it up, there may be some commentary talking about how horrible the modern-day Mercenaries mode is, which I'll probably do a video on that very soon. I've got Resident Evil 3 on my PlayStation 3, and I definitely need to do a video about the Mercenaries and why the modern-day version is just a horrible shadow of something that could have been easily awesome with the Resident Evil franchise, which was quickly ruined by Resident Evil 4 and the over-the-shoulder thing. Not saying that Resident Evil 4 wasn't a bad game, but I really do miss the old Mercenaries mode. Alright, maybe it's time to change up the guns a little bit because I'm just getting my ass kicked today. Oh, what do we want to use? Let's go with the AUG. Because I need to get a little more bullpup in my life. Out of my way, buddy. We have lost the objective. Story of my life. And people will probably criticize me, saying, "Oh, it's just Phantasm Ass. You don't play a fucking objective. What's up with that? Why don't you play a fucking objective?" Because playing the objective, especially in C, is suicide at this point. C... Danya Fortress has never been my favorite map from close quarters. In fact, I think it's my least favorite because of C. C and B, most of all, are just horrible, horrible points on the map. C, if you have upstairs, you can cover anybody that's going to cross your path. And you are... Oh, and I didn't get up close. See, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about, is those people that lie down on planks of wood, and you wonder how they're comfortable on those planks of wood. I mean, I don't know about you, but splinters, they fucking hurt. A lot. Alright, you ever had a splinter go into your fucking chest? God damn, that shit's gotta hurt. And probably another thing to address too, as far as recon class goes, probably not going to play too much of that either, because I don't like the recon class in Battlefield 3. I think the recon class is almost useless, especially when you get onto big vehicle maps. It's kind of hard to snipe people when they're inside of a tank. very difficult. You killed my friend, and I killed you, and you killed me, and it's just a vicious cycle of war. And war is a horrible, horrible thing. To be honest, I have no idea where I'm going with this live com anymore, considering that it's about over. So, with all of this being said, Armored Kill is going to be an amazing, amazing expansion, save for tank superiority mode. The variety of maps are going to be awesome. AC-130 is going to be awesome. It'd be nice to get inside of a gunship. And after that, we'll just have to see where it goes. As for DICE, they need to hurry up and give me my August bonus content drop. So thanks a lot for watching. The final score for me was 30-21. Our team won. Phantasm Mask here, signing out.